Well, I am standing in the warehouse of Stark Street Lawn and Garden with Matt, and you know, this time is really the best time of year to check your equipment that you use to maintain your lawn.
Correct.
So let's go over a couple of things. Here's my lawnmower. What do I need to be doing? What can I do by myself, and what should I bring in to you guys?
I would definitely use a fuel stabilizer in your fuel tank. You want to make sure you put the correct amount in it, and you want to make sure you run it through the carburetor as well. Another thing you do is change your spark plug, air filter. You could definitely sharpen the blade yourself, but we would recommend it if you brought it into a service shop.
And Matt, that's because the newer machines actually are lighter than those old ones used to be, so there's some balancing issues that you have to be aware of.
Very correct.
And since I'm not good at taking them off, I just bring the whole thing in anyway, which is easier.
Yep.
What are some other tools that we need to be looking at?
Here we have a backpack blower, and of course we have the filter, spark plug, fuel filter, and this as well you can replace a fuel filter as well, and the fuel, put fuel stabilizer in it over the winter.
Now, when you put the fuel stabilizer in, you also at that time, you said run it through, so you would have to actually turn it on and run it for a little bit too.
Correct.
How long do you have to run it generally?
Usually I do about 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Just so that the fuel that you have stabilizer in it gets the carburetor.
All the way through the system. Now, chainsaws I would think are another big one that you'd want to do some work on in the fall.
Correct. You know, same thing, you know, air filter, fuel filter, again with the fuel stabilizer, very important. And then also the chain could be sharpened. It could also be sharpened as well.
So if would this be the good time of year just to replace the chain too if it needed it?
If it needed it, yeah, but you know, it's just a chain. So.
And I would assume that's all based on how much you use it, what you're cutting with,
Correct.
all of that kind of stuff. Well, you know, there's other tools too. I'm sure we have like we could work on our weed eaters too at this time and do that. And pretty much the same process.
Yeah. Correct.
Well, you know, if there's any other questions, you can go into any of the Stark Street Lawn and Gardens because they're just really aces at what they do. Go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over to their website. You can find any of the ones that are closest to you. Well, Matt, thanks so much.
All right, thank you.